this man in office that's talking about grabbing beeps.
I know, girl. Oh my God, this can go so deep. There is such thing as a black male privilege. And that is
I think we said something about that.
I think we talked
with each other.
Yes, about that. And it's another thing, and it's fine. If you want to look that up, maybe look it up, Google it. But that'll be something later we talk about, because I love my black man husband, and he is privileged, and he is privileged to love me. So
and bring me drinks.
Right. So that is that. But I mean, I just felt like,
Okay, time for my elephant in the room, honey.
Yes.
You done made me tired with your taco.
Girl. I'm glad you was trolling.
Oh, girl, I was all in it. I was scared because I didn't know if I was going to have to jump in and save you or send you a side text.
I just had to make it a joke.
And I just had to be like, okay, let it go, boo. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. Reconsider.
Yeah, I was like, I realize my intelligence is surpassing this conversation. I'm not even into him like that. Like, Cam has lost. He wasn't on my list before this came out, so why am I even paying attention to this whole issue? I'm not.
Oh, you make me so sad.
I'm
okay.
Not.
I know. And now, like, I don't even want to watch the Panthers. So, I mean, he gives that little boy the bat football every time he makes
he's on my fantasy team. Benjamin.
He's fined $10,000 each time to give to the kids. Anyway, I'm trying to find something good, Cam. I'm trying. She killing you, though.
He's from Atlanta.
She killing you, Small. She killing you.
He went to Westlake. He got a street.
ATL. Okay, so, anywho, let's talk about my important issue, okay?
Yours is more important than mine.
My important elephant, because all this you're talking about has nothing to do with the Velveteen Rabbit.
Yes, it does.
Velveteen.
Woman power.
Velveteen Rabbit.
She is the epitome of what he does not like to see. A woman coming up.
You better go pink velvet. So if you know, if you're familiar with what I'm speaking of, the pink velvet, I'm speaking of Cardi B, who has one of the hottest songs that we all love, because I tell my husband every day when I go up to my office that I'm going to make money moves, because that's what I want to do.
And with red bottom shoes, bloody shoes.
I don't want blood, but I like the play on words, and I love just, the literary side of her lyrics. So, being the former English teacher that I am.
I mean, great play on words.
I can appreciate.
You know where I'm at, you know where I be. That's two different things.
I like that. So, I like a good lyricist. So, okay, my elephant in the room is, I come from a singing family, girl. I don't know if you know this. The Alexander, shout out to my mom's side of the family. We sing. That's what we do often. Church, Christmas.
So your dad's side doesn't sing?
No.
Oh,
so
I like that. I'm glad it's not both sides.
You're so silly. So for holidays, we're singing. Birthdays, we're having a concert just to serenade the birthday person.
Do the little ones sing?
Yes.
Oh, cute.
So, Anne is making sure of that. So at a young age, I started harmonizing. Like, I was 4 years old, and I was harmonizing with my mama, on just simple songs. It was so much fun. Those are some of my best memories. So imagine my surprise when Cardi B was harmonizing on the BET. On the BET Hip Hop Awards.
I don't remember any harm.
I was confused because
I thought... I think it was not harmonizing, and I think that your musical ear heard some melody that was not there, because
So being the listener, I do listen closely to music. We were actually viewing the because I missed it.
I saw it yesterday.
Yes, and so you were sharing the video of the performance with me, and I was really excited because I don't know her from Love and Hip Hop, because I don't watch whatever one she was on.
Yeah.
And New York, I don't watch it. So my friend Octavia was all excited about Cardi B finally making it. And I'm like, who the heck is Cardi B?
Well, okay, so side note, can't do many of those this episode, but we always see these people on these shows that act like they're artists, and so you never hear them on the radio.
Right.
So it was like, I think for that group, it's like, oh, she does have an album, and I actually hear it, and it's actually doing well.
And I've followed her life, so I feel like I know her now.
The majority of them aren't doing that.
So my girl made it. Like, so,
yeah,
because,
like,
that's what reality TV does.
Right.
We feel like we know. Girl, I feel like I know Candy Burr so well. Like, I feel like she's like my cousin or my sister-in-law.
And just imagine if her daughter Riley's song ever made it to...
Right. I'll be like, oh my gosh, we worked
like,
so hard on that. Like, I watched her work so hard.
Right.
So that's that buy-in that Cardi already had.
Mm-hmm.
So... Anywho, I am listening, and I noticed that I hear like a double voice. I hear a higher pitched voice, and then I hear the hard money move.
The one that you would hear on the radio.
Like I hear all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I don't know the words. So, I will do my best impersonation though. So I was like, wait, listen, Sharifa, what's that I hear? And you're like, oh, what you hear is her voice, her in-person voice.
Look at her lips. They're moving along with the high one and not the low one.
So I was so mixed up, so I can't help but think that they did some very good filtering in the studio or something to make her voice that bassful.
Or maybe she was just extra hype.
Bassful?
She wasn't hype in person. She wanted to be like... I don't know.
That is true. Her adrenaline might have been pumping because she was
It was baby sounding.
And adrenaline does make your voice change in pitch. You know, science, boo.
She got hyped, though. She put on a good show.
She was hyped, but should we talk about... Okay, so the elephant in the room is... Okay, so...
Oh, God.
My dear friend...
Oh.
This is the elephant, because this is crazy, because it's awkward, because we do this all the time as women. We do.
Right.
So
she had on a fur
velvet
head to toe. No,
it was not
the fur coat.
High-waisted.
She had on a coat first.
Yeah,
covering everything.
You're right.
And shades and stuff. And I was like, oh, is she gonna keep that fur? And first of all, they taped it in Miami, so I was like, clearly
she about to burn up.
There's something under there because she's not gonna walk around with fur. If she does, cool. She's trying to
about to burn up.
So I was like, I wonder what's under there. What she got on? Like,
just curious.
Yeah,
so curious
in my mind. And then
you're like, take it off, Cardi.
Yeah, let me see what you got.
Let me see.
What you got? So she takes off the big fur coat, and under
what you see?
It was a high-waisted velveteen, velvet-like material legging thing.
High-waisted,
very high-waisted, and I even had to tell World Famous, look at her body. Like, we were looking like, that's different.
What was different, though? It wasn't different.
No, it was her body. I don't think I'd ever seen her full body
normal
on TV or anything like that. My mind, I thought she would be like every other...
Nicki Minaj.
Well, no. Even like Love and Hip Hop, every show. Yeah. It would be that whole Instagram body, like
waist trainer, oversized booty.
So she did not have on a waist trainer, and I don't know if she had the right underwear on.
Granny panties. Y'all all saw it. Don't act. If you didn't, please look it up so y'all know what we're talking about.
It was so interesting. Her body looked kind of like maybe what mine would look like if I had those pants on.
Yes.
It was like, oh.
But that's what was funny, because you started bringing that up, and I was like, wait. We're surprised because it's normal?
Yes.
And that's the sad thing, because
normal
we are
body.
So used to seeing. And I do applaud like people like Project Runway, who's doing the models of all different sizes this season.
Know that.
It's amazing.
Okay, I have to watch
They're
it.
14, 16, representing for me.
Cool.
So, I mean, and it's talking about how faux pas it is to think that you have to be you have to be 6'4" and a size 0. So really,
that's amazing. I have to look at that.
That's cool. So it's funny because I feel like there's a shift occurring with body image, and I'm so thankful that it's happening while my babies are little. So hopefully that'll, my girls,
by the time they get to be our age, they won't feel like they can't wear
and they won't be like body shamed because they're not rails. Because clearly our babies don't have that in their future.
No.
Looking at their moms, they're gonna be thick. They're gonna have thighs. They're gonna have unless
Missy takes on daddy's side of the family, they're all.
I mean, but
my
husband's side is kind of thin too. But I just think they're gonna get some girth at some point.
Yeah,
and it's okay.
It's fine.
Curves are good. So that's.
But back to Cardi, I felt like, okay, this is different. This is cute. She dropped it. The fact that she couldn't dance, and she was talking about she don't dance no more, she make money moves. I was like, oh, that was also a surprise. I thought she would not dance because she don't dance no more.
Right.
But when she did dance and drop it, I thought it would be like something, a little bit of something like she would make some money off of that. But apparently she's smarter and is not making those kind of monies because...
So in other words, you saying she was doing moves that me and you could do.
I could have done it. I really could have been. I'm not a Southern girl. I'm not a pole girl.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Pause for the cause. Because sometimes you definitely throw out some real hard stereotypes. What you mean you ain't a Southern girl?
When I moved to the South, and you know, the South is closer to the Caribbean, and they can dance way better than the Southern girls. So, California, we didn't do them kind of moves.
I'm waiting so
I didn't know anything about. Luke was on there, and Doodoo Brown and all that stuff. So, when I came
you hear this sweet tea over here talking about,
right. So, y'all had a different kind of bass booty shaking. Y'all was doing that way before we were gangsta leaning on the West Coast. We weren't really dropping it and grinding.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That wasn't a thing.
Luke, Kilo, honey.
Which I love because that was when I came to college. It was like, okay, this is what it is. So I learned that then. It wasn't my life.
So what was your move though? Did you have a hip move? Like not hip hop, like hip, but like did you have a hip move
in college? Or to
go
Southern bass music. Cause that's
the Southern bass.
Oh, yeah. That's the hands on the knees. Of course.
What you used to do? Can you show us?
I'm doing it right now.
Can I record it?
I'm doing it right now. You can see me. I am. Hands on my knees.
I want to go live.
And my bows on my thighs.
I really want to record it.
Nope. Come to homecoming. You will see.
Oh.
That... in Florida,
that might be enough of an
I went to school in Daytona, so
of
course I knew better than Georgia girls.
You still from the West Side.
How to do that?
Of course.
You had to. You had to learn.
Yeah, you did.
Otherwise, you would not be
gonna be dancing with you.
You wouldn't be partying.
If you didn't know how to do that, well, nobody dancing with you.
And the boys and the girls was doing it. Boys wasn't standing up looking at nobody. They were dancing.
Yeah.
Like,
those Florida boys do dance.
Yeah, popping it.
What can World Famous do?
He did a whole bunch when we first met. I don't know if he still can do this.
I want to see it. Oh, I'm about to try to pull that out of him.
He's not going to do that. He acts like all they did was like the Goody Mob. All we do is that people don't dance no more. Knowing good and well that when I met him, there was not that.
So wait. This is new information. I like it. I'm just really trying to imagine him pop locking and booty shaking. Like, yes. Can we?
I don't think it'll ever happen again. I don't know.
I want to try to.
Now in his new status, he is not entertaining that.
I promise not to bring out the cameras. Golly. Okay, I'm sorry.
Anyways,
we digress. So
we know that in the South, y'all like to dance like that. Mm-hmm. And
we do. You're right. Okay, I just had to understand.
And
exactly
Louisiana too. I can't leave them out because they.
Yeah, I had to understand what you meant by that.
Back that thing up, all that.
Oh,
all that kind of music, y'all. It was born here.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We like it a lot.
If you were trying to crip walk or gangsta lean, then you would have to go to California to learn that.
We did a fake seawalk.
Exactly. It was just like out there. They did a fake.
For fun.
But when I came down to Daytona Beach, I was like, okay, this is different.
Oh, this is how y'all do it.
And then the Miami girls who are like,
strippers,
the closest to the Caribbean. Oh. So they know more winding than anyone else. I was like, whoa, this is very cool. Very interesting.
So, in other words,
butts are bigger down here too.
Oh
so,
gosh,
just saying.
Bless us, honey.
Just saying.
Why? I always blamed it on all the black eyed peas and cornbread I used to eat when I was a little girl.
Yeah.
But
you remember?
I do love beans and cornbread. Did you just say don't bring up my past?
You told them about.
I get it, but we've already talked about that, so moving
on. Yes.
So Cardi B did not have number one
Southern
the butt
shake
that you expected.
No,
she did not. But she didn't have on a waist trainer, and I appreciate that.
I like that
because all this, I don't like it.
I'm fine with her not, and I was surprised, but it wasn't like grossed out. I was like, oh,
it's normal,
right?
So I applaud normal coming back. Like I appreciate it. Yes. I like I said the last time, I love Issa's beauty because it's very relatable.
Yeah,
I'm excited that Cardi B did not come out trying to look shaped like, I don't know what that is. And, you know, and I do have a huge derriere.
Yeah.
I mean, and I try to keep it under control because I don't think that's cute. I don't want to be
if you want to come out with your derriere, that's fine too. But you don't have to have a waist that's 2 inches to go with it. That's weird. That's weird. That's not a